PUDcast is filmed before a live studio audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, fuck it, man. We're just jumping in. I ain't feeling it today, bro. Well, I'm feeling it. I'm in a certain way today, Mike. Fuck y'all. Go ahead and just quit watching right now or listening right now. Just hit fucking stop. Mike, but for real, brother, tell me something good, man. Give me some good news. Tell me something positive. Something good, man. I want to hear some good shit, dude.
Okay. Well. Yeah, that was earlier.
Oh boy, howdy.
That was good. So, feeling a lot better.
I'm just about to hit every fucking sample sound for like 2 hours and just...
How much sleep have you had?
What, this past fucking month? 6 hours?
All right,
dude, last night, no, man, sleep has not come easy for me these last 12 fucking month almost. Nah, man, literally maybe 5 hours, maybe, really? Man, maybe. And you know me, dude, and I don't sleep, and that's been for a couple of days now, man, and yeah, so y'all gonna get some epic shit. I'll fucking 50 if you motherfuckers. What happened to the other 100 of you?
Aggressive.
A little hostile this morning. But for real, tell your fucking friends to listen to us and help us get this goddamn subscribers up. Hey, man, we're only 14 away. That's good news, man. We're up to 86 subscribers, so we're still on the way, man. But we lost a lot of fucking viewers along the way. We lose 10 viewers, we get 1 subscriber.
Where y'all at, son?
I mean, Jesus, man. Holla at your boys. Yeah. Motherfuckers. But not y'all listening, man. We love y'all. It's them motherfuckers that don't listen anymore. We cuss them out. But, yeah, it's just been one of them, man. It's just been a time, brother. Yeah. It's just, up and down, man. Up and down.
Oh, yeah. I probably got it. I got to sleep probably about 3 this morning.
About what time I woke up?
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, man. I know we hung out yesterday. We hung out about damn near all day up here in the swap.
Yeah, that's true.
Which was pretty cool, man.
You get to see firsthand.
I got to see firsthand, man.
Hey,
which I love hanging out at the swap, man. But you
see this bottle right here, right?
Oh, I see it.
It was pretty fresh yesterday.
Oh, it was brand new. Oh, Jesus, dude! You took that motherfucker out of the brown bag when I was here, and that son of a bitch is it's looking a little light.
Yeah, well, that was yesterday.
God damn, dude.
And, I had a little bit of help with it, but yesterday there was this one cat. And we're going straight into
Tales from the Swap. And I got to witness some of these tales. Jesus, man.
And I already had one. I already had a shot set up because I was about to head out.
Right.
It was close to 10.
Okay, so I missed this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And a couple buddies of mine, Trevor, Gil, and John.
Okay.
John Finger, no relation.
Yeah.
We're hanging out, and we were going back to the house, play arcades and stuff.
Right.
So I'd already had one ready to go. I was like, man, it's been a long fucking day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, howdy.
Ready to go with it. All right, so these two come in. I already know.
You can already tell it.
I already know. These are going to be the last people. This is going to be the one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I already...
Right here at quitting time, Saturday night.
Come back here, pour one up, put it at the counter. I already know. I'm just waiting. For it. And finally, after wandering around, it's fucking got flip-flops on it. And that's always a dead fucking giveaway. I don't like flip-flops. I just don't. I don't like flip-flops.
Bunch of motherfucking flip-flop heads.
This is a big guy. He's like, I'd say probably about 253.
Okay,
big dude.
Yeah.
Fucking flip-flopping it out. The only thing that could have been worse would have been Crocs.
Yeah, right.
I see Crocs and I instantly just get pissed off.
Croc is shit.
I mean, you just fucking gave up.
Dude, you're done.
You just fucking gave
quit.
up.
You just quit. You quit on life.
I mean,
for all you Croc wearers out there,
oh my God.
go ahead and join them other motherfuckers and don't listen anymore.
Yeah. Just
We don't want your fucking business.
Just give up. Just don't care. And no, he finally comes up and asks, "Do you sell any broken GameCube systems?"
Okay.
It's like, what?
Okay. I don't think that's a terrible question, man.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe for parts. I mean, maybe he's trying to repair his. I mean, I can understand that. To be honest,
he just wanted a broken one.
I mean, was he going to use it to try to build or repair an old one? I mean, I could see that. Like if you have a bad disk drive or something. Well, hey, let me just pull one out. I could see that.
Right.
I could see that.
No, I can't. Initially, it's just a dumb question. Do you sell broken
shit?
Yeah.
Well, now, hey, technically,
like,
Mike,
hey.
You did have a broken Wii you gave me one time, but you didn't sell it to me. You gave it to me.
That's true.
You did.
Give that one.
You did.
That was a giveaway.
It was a giveaway.
That was a giveaway.
That's true. Yeah,
I
yeah.
usually don't do that. It's not in me.
Well, it was a break. I actually got it working, man.
Yeah.
I felt good. Now, did this guy look like he could get shit to work?
He had fucking flip flops.
Okay. I got you.
All
right. Yeah.
So
It's
anyway,
like, motherfucker can't tie a shoe.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, come on. No, initially when he came in, when he tried to come in, okay, there's that big pull sign on the door. I thought he took the door out.
Oh, Jesus, that big old motherfucker going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Try again, brother.
Because obviously,
Your other pull.
Obviously, I've misspelled push on the door.
Hey, now look, man, in his defense, I've done that 1,000,000 times myself, brother. I have. I'll be the first to admit it, man. I'll do it myself. I'm trying to help this flip-flopper out, bro.
Don't. So I said, no, but I have a working GameCube.
Okay. Which you can break.
Hey, you can break if you want, or you can fucking use it to play.
Hey, either way works,
That's it.
man.
That's all.
Yeah. And man, we're not talking about a new system either way. I mean, it would be cheaper just to buy a new working one than try to repair it. Well, really, man, and that's for most electronics, honestly.
Okay. Say that I did have a broken GameCube system. All right. Maybe $5 to $10.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
You're going to have to buy a power cord.
Yeah.
That is $10.
Right.
You're going to have to buy an AV cord. $10.
All right.
You're going to have to buy a controller, which ranges anywhere from $14.99 to $19.99.
Right.
So
just buy a new system.
Let's see. You're in for at least 30
something, almost 40, probably close, pushing 40. Yeah, I didn't keep up with it, but yeah,
35, 40.
Right.
Right around that range.
For something that does not work.
Yeah.
Right.
So, see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Just buy a new one, man.
It's done.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got a working one right there.
Well, I don't want one that works.
Yeah. Well, how much is it? $49.99.
Right.
Well, that's out of my price range.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
see you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're going to put that into getting a broken one going.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
You may
to me.
save $10, maybe.
Yeah.
For one that once again does not work.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. So I took the shot right in front of it.
I'm done with your shit.
I'm done.
Dude, I know when I was in here yesterday.
And everybody started laughing.
So was that it? Did he just say fuck it and leave, or did he try to argue with you or anything?
No.
Okay, well at least he did that.
Yeah.
I know when I was in here yesterday, man, that one group that came in, I mean, I about caught a contact off the mouth. Jesus Christ,
got
man.
the freckles.
Jesus, man. I mean, dude, for one, I mean, and it's cool to have people come in. And did they ever buy anything? They did buy some shit, okay? Because I mean, they were in here for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, that one dude went through every single item you have in this store.
Yeah.
Meticulously went through every single item, man.
Yeah.
And I'm talking in the bins.
And you did something I appreciated immensely. You went and got me something to eat.
Yeah, man, absolutely, dude.
You don't know how much I appreciate that.
Well, you're more than welcome, brother. Yeah, anytime.
Because there was no way I was getting away
to
get anything to eat.
No, man, because they camped out. Once again, at least they did spend some money.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
did contribute. But, man, that one chick was so wired up, man.
She was just back and forth. In and out of the store. In and out of the store. Back and forth.
I was back here playing Donkey Kong, and she was like, oh, yeah, I remember Donkey Kong. Yeah, I used to like that. I had that one on GameCube. And I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a motherfuck. Get away from me, man. I mean, just get out of my fucking space. I mean, really, I was like, okay. Literally, I was like, okay.
Yeah. The funniest thing I told you about this, you didn't hear this because you were playing, but I heard it because they were close. It was a kid. It's a young kid.
Oh yeah, there's some young.
I'm trying not to give away, like too much info.
Yeah, right.
As far as the
because you never know who does listen.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know.
There you go. Like, motherfucker.
You call me a bitch.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I'm just trying to talk to you about Donkey Kong, motherfucker.
I was getting the games out of the cabinet and putting in the cases, and I had my back towards them, and all of a sudden, I hear the little boy, the kid, "Mommy, make it rain." And I didn't give out a full laugh, but it was like,
Your kid actually knows the term "make it rain."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, raising them right.
Hey,
damn it, man. I guess they're going to be good to go for the strip club. I guess
yeah,
I don't know, man. Jesus, damn, man.
Yeah. I'm sure he will put many bruises on a stripper in the coming years.
Yeah. Which, man, that's so sad, man. You just hate to see kids, and we don't know these people. We don't know if they were straight. No, we don't know if they're really on meth.
This is all for comedy.
We're just we're riffing more than anything. But that motherfucker was wired up. I mean, she was. Bouncing like a pinball, man, and that doesn't necessarily mean you're smoking meth.
No,
but. Doesn't mean you ain't either. There's wired up. I'm wired up right now, man. I've taken goody powder and drank a cup of coffee. I'm a little wired up myself, but I ain't bouncing around this motherfucker like a pinball.
That's true.
And dude, not to be judgmental and not to try to judge books by their covers. I really try not to be like that, but at the same time, who was it that said you can't judge a book by a cover, but you can tell a whole hell of a lot by reading the back page or whatever, Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say, man. These people, the cover looked like it was, used to snort meth off of.
God damn.
But, man, Mike, what else has been going on this week, man? The world of wrestling's on fire.
Oh, my Lord. How about just the time we're in right now? It's just amazing. Are you talking about Superhuman from YouTube?
Oh, Jesus, man. That motherfucker. Dude,
if you want a good laugh,
yeah.
watch Superhuman on YouTube.
Superhuman elbow.
Superhuman elbow drop.
Yeah. This guy, man. For one, it's dedicated to all the juggalos and juggalettes. So we'll let you, whoop whoop. We'll let you guys draw your own conclusions.
Juggalettes.
I mean, this guy.
Hope you like it.
I mean, this is literally like a 1.5 to 2 minute video of just.
Oh man, I don't even think it's
silliness.
That, dude.
It's probably like 46 seconds or some shit like that. And it's gone viral, man. People, that's what's wrong with this fucking world, man.
Listen,
this is what the fuck is wrong.
Fuck this planet.
I mean, dude, just nuke it from space, man.
I like it. I do. Like I told you earlier, I love it. I enjoy it.
I mean, I watch it every time it pops up on my. But man, it makes me a little sad for society because I'm like, why can't we give that kind of attention to the physicists? Why can't we give that kind of attention to the people who are trying to create new energy forms? You know what I'm saying? I mean, why? But with this dumb motherfucker jumping on a bunch of bricks in a microwave,
those
goes
guys
viral.
Don't make me laugh.
Well, they just help keep the lights on.
Okay.
It's like, what? Fuck the lights.
You got the lights on. I'm not laughing. What?
Hey,
the hell does it matter?
If it wasn't for those people, you wouldn't have a computer to watch these dumb motherfuckers, pretty much break their bones. Which I mean, it's funny.
You'd have the village idiot doing it.
Well, that's true.
Go out and watch him.
That's true.
Get outside. And be social.
Be social, man.
Get that dumb shit.
We can all gather around and
hey,
dumb fucker.
Yeah. Do it again.
My elbow's broke. I don't stop a fucking juggalo.
Damn.
But nah, man. But other, but you're right, man. That's hot right now. But so is wrestling, dude. And even going back to last week, we were talking about the two federations in town, man. That's something else. That's exciting, and. Had some pretty good feedback from that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not here to mention names, man. I don't ever like to name drop unless it's just absolutely essential to the show itself.
Right.
But man, I actually had a guy from the MWF hit me up.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, I'm listening to your podcast." He was like, "Do you have any suggestions? Is there anything you see I can improve on?" This guy is pretty on point, man. Everybody obviously can get better.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never away from being the best you can be.
Right.
But it meant a lot. And I was just one of them guys from the Millennium Wrestling Federation. If you're listening, brother, you know who you are. That meant a lot, man. I've always liked and respected this guy anyway, but my respect level for him went up, like, through the roof. Like I said, I always did like and respect the guy, but even more so.
Yeah.
And, the only thing I could say to him and anybody else that's listening who wants to know if they can prove themselves, like we were saying last week, man, get in the ring. Get in as early as you can. Figure out your opponent. Work on the match all day. You got all day, man. Work on it, Run that motherfucker till you can run it blindfolded, you know. Get in the gym, man. Build that back up. Them bumps don't hurt so bad if you build your back up, brother. I mean, that's a little trade secret. Right. You can pull these stunts off a little bit. And I call them stunts, I mean, I still call them stunts or spots, whatever you want to call them. But if you build your strength,
that's right.
It's a little bit easier to pull these things off, man. So, once again, thank you, brother. I'm talking to, and that meant a lot to me. Because, I mean, he thought enough of us and our show to reach out.
Right, exactly.
That was cool, man. I appreciate that.
I'd like to make a correction from last show because I couldn't remember some of the names. The one I'd gotten off so bad was the manager. His
Lemon
name
Drop?
It's Lemon Juice McGee.
Oh, okay.
I like Lemon Drop too.
Yeah, Lemon Drop's pretty cool. Lemon Juice is cool too.
Lemon Juice is great.
Yeah, I like Lemon Juice.
Lemon Juice.
That's awesome, man. And McGee, it was Lemon Juice McGee.
McGee.
Okay, I can dig that. Yeah, that's cool.
I like Lemon Drop too. Somebody should use Lemon Drop.
Or that should be a finisher, maybe.
Or he could be a little guy that comes out with him.
That'd be the bomb, bro.
Dude.
Get a little guy to come out, call him Lemon Drop.
Lemon Drop.
Dress him up all in yellow.
Oh, man.
Dustin Destiny, if you're listening, maybe you can donate some of your old gear.
It writes itself.
Dude, it's perfect, bro.
Put it in the washer and dryer on hot, just shrink it down.
Dude, give me a break, man. That would be so dope.
Yeah.
Dope. But yeah, man, we got some pretty good feedback on that show.
Put some Lemon Drop on you.
Spread around the lemon juice.
Tap, tap. Tap, tap.
But yeah, man.
But no, seriously, it's a family show, and
yeah. What, this show?
No, I mean,
okay, their show. Okay.
So we don't want to put out, anything from our terrible minds.
No, man, because it's in the gutter, brother.
Right.
I mean, it never leaves the gutter.
Yeah.
But Mike, there's been some other cool shit.
I don't know that we would be pretty dangerous if we were just let go. Just say, know what? Just do it. It would be terrible. It would be
terribly
incredible.
Fun.
It would be incredible, but it would be terrible the things that we would book.
Dude, we would. Oh man, what doing a wrestling show?
Yeah.
Oh man, it would be shut down in a month. It'd be shut fucking down. We'd have cops up there. Oh, dude, if I could just go in and be like, you have full fucking reign. You can say what the fuck you want to say. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Man, we would get shut down for obscenity. I mean, the first fucking thing I would do was come out and say, shut the fuck up, you fucking marks. That would be the first fucking thing. I'm saying fuck a lot today. You can probably pick up on that. But nah, dude, it would be fun. It would be fun. It would get over.
First thing I would do is just book a dick spot. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Hey, speaking of dick spots, did you... I need to get this looked at. The doctor said rub this cream on it, man. It'll go away in a couple of weeks. But speaking of...
there'd be a spotted dick, too.
Ain't that what the English eat? I know one Englishman that can eat a spotted dick. To each their own. To each their own, man. Hey, if you like spotted dick, eat it up, man. Eat it up.
Nice.
But speaking of that, did you hear about Joey Ryan
and
dick
too?
Whatever. Yeah. Polka dot dick.
Don't discriminate.
Just whatever kind of dick you're into, man.
Dick.
Or whatever dick's into you.
Yeah.
But to each your own. Each your own.
Yeah.
But did you hear about Joey Ryan and Cornette having another little back and forth? Did you hear about that?
No, I don't. I don't think I did.
Yeah, it was something Cornette made a reference. Just a spoiler alert: we're going to be talking about the AEW pay-per-view today.
Yeah,
That's our subject for today. If you haven't read the fucking title,
Hey,
Jesus Christ! Sorry, man. I'm just
Double or Nothing Part 2.
I'm in a shitty mood, man. I'm just so. Oh my god! But no, Joey Ryan. Cornette says something about Sonny Kiss, and I forget the Asian guy who was rubbing body oil or baby oil.
Nakazawa.
Yeah, Nakazawa. Yeah,
Naka.
And then Sonny Kiss, being a very flamboyantly gay in real life.
Yeah.
You know, very flamboyant. You know, Cornette said something about maybe being a transvestite or some. I can't remember exactly all he said, but Joey Ryan came out and said that Cornette was just a trash person and needed to go away. And they just, and Sonny Kiss came out and said some shit, but it just had a little back. Cornette, it's just corny being corny.
What I can't understand, I love Jim Cornette.
Oh, I'm a Cornette guy, man. Yeah,
he is. It's so weird with him, and I agree with a lot of things that he says about wrestling.
I agree with about 99% of it.
Really?
Well, 90% anyway.
Here's the thing: to be such a super liberal.
Oh, he is, man. Yeah.
He takes these weird, like, conservative turns.
Well,
constantly.
He never really said anything homophobic. He just said, how did he put it? Now, I don't know, man. Once again, I'm so fucking prepared today. But it seems like he says something. He looks like a transvestite, and you got Joey Ryan grabbing on dicks. He was like, no straight male wants to see that. And I mean, that's not necessarily.
But yes, it is. It's an implication of like, hey, straight people don't want to see this crap.
I mean, I really don't care to. I
do.
I mean, yeah, and it's different.
Yeah,
it is comedy.
Yeah.
But you're right, man. But people are even kind of speaking up for Cornette. It's like, look, man, this guy is not homophobic. I mean, he's been very outspoken about gay marriage and gay, just equal rights across the board. But I think he's still old school, man. You know what I'm saying? He's still got that old school Southern style of wrestling. But I agree with Cornette.
He's got to let go.
I mean, it's gone. I don't want to admit it either. But it is.
You've said it before. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
You can't.
You can't.
You just can't. No matter how hard you try, brother. In anything. In anything.
You know what? I love the 80s back. I love the new wave 80s. I love it too. Metal, hair metal.
Yeah.
I love that era back.
I wish a new Warren album would come out that was good,
All right. But, you can't. You can't have that back. You can have fond memories of that time.
Right, but you can't. Things progress.
Things change.
I mean, once again, here's how I look at Joey Ryan, man. And I know we disagree. I think he's a good performer.
Yeah.
He's over because we were talking about him. But I do feel, and I know we talked about this in the past, man, but I do feel it's cheap to a certain degree. But I also, to devil advocate myself, in this day and time when almost everybody at that level on the independent scene, everybody's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
They really are. Yeah. I mean, Joey Ryan's phenomenal. You do have to find something.
You have to differentiate yourself.
You do.
Everything else.
But, man, I just don't know if the whole dick grabbing shit and the lollipop in the butthole, I just don't know if that's the best way to go for me as a traditional wrestling fan.
But it's not traditional wrestling.
Yeah, I can't agree. I cannot disagree with that.
Right.
I can't, man. Once again, I think this is one of those things that's just there's no right or wrong, man. It's just how you view it, how you see it. But what is right is it is what it is, and it's what's going on today. Yeah. So either get on board or get off the train, I guess. And that's why a lot of people have gotten off the train.
All right.
But here's the thing, Mike. Going into today's subject matter, before we even get into AEW's actual pay-per-view, because we're going to review the payper-view, we're going to talk about the matches.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we were supposed to do today. But one thing I want to say about AEW, and we'll obviously, I'm sure we'll touch on this again at the end of the show. This organization, Mike, has everything for everybody.
It's not a T-shirt company anymore,
It's not a fucking T-shirt company, brother. One thing that I really loved about it is there was the comedy spots, the shit that I don't necessarily like.
Right.
There were the stunts that, man, I'm kind of back and forth. I obviously appreciate it. I obviously see the talent and the technique. We also had old school storytelling. Yeah. We also had that old, so even I dare say Southern style of wrestling that went on. It hit every fucking thing
Yes.
that all wrestling fans. In other words, man, you may not like everything AEW's putting out, but I can almost guarantee that you're going to like something that they're putting out. I mean, what do you think about that, Mike? Do you agree with that?
Oh, see, that was the thing with the whole thing, the whole experience. I think, you know, from beginning to end, that was all inclusive.
Yes,
it was.
It is.
There was something for everybody, even down to the fact, and this is something that really stuck out for me because I didn't understand at first what it was when they announced it, when they kept saying it.
Right.
I wasn't aware of what sensory inclusive was.
Okay. I'm not.
This is the first wrestling event that is, or I don't know, wrestling event that is sensory inclusive.
I heard that they were giving away sensory inclusive gift bags and stuff. I really don't know what that means.
All right, that's for anybody that, especially kids, that have that sensory overload.
Okay.
You know, and certain things like crowds,
everything,
noises,
right,
big thing, you know, big booms, you know, pyro, anything like that, to where they have, you know, headphones.
Okay, to kind of block out some.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Because I know a lot of kids, autistic kids, have that problem, man, where they just receive so much information. It seems like the way I understand autism. And obviously, man, I've not done a lot, but I have watched some, you know, documentaries and some news stuff on it. And it seems like that's what the issue is, man. There's just so much coming in that they can't process all the information. You know, it's, in other words, man, the floodgates open.
Yeah.
So the AEW actually did something to help these people out
for free.
Isn't that amazing?
For free.
Isn't that real?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, and once again, this phrase, what I'm about to say, is going to be said a lot today, Mike. I know they say it's not a competition with the World Wrestling Entertainment. WWE better watch their shit, man. And the only thing I'm going to say to people, and I'm going to probably say this again, just remember when WWE starts getting better now because of the competition, just remember what those motherfuckers have done for the past 20 years before you flip that channel over. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
Just remember what they did. They won. You see what they did to what we love.
Right.
Remember that shit because they're going to get better now.
Yes.
You're going to start seeing more and more.
We'll see.
We'll
see. Because I have kept up with everything, the shows and, you know, the product.
Well,
it's not good.
It isn't, and I think that they're going to get a fire in their ass because I think they had the potential. I think they had enough people there. If they would fire their 40 fucking writers, tell Vince McMahon to go the fuck home.
Go home,
just go home, you old motherfucker. Go home. Dude.
Here's the thing, and with Vince, and I'll even go back. Not to exclude NXT because they had their takeover last night, which was incredible.
I hear it was good, man. Yeah,
and we'll probably talk about that at some point later on. But Vince is business,
right?
I think he's the business has kind of left him behind.
You're right.
In that the business has, you know, as far as business wise, I mean, I think he's still, you know, the man.
Sure.
To run that company.
Sure.
Run the company.
Not the creative direction.
Exactly.
Right. In other words, the marketing. You know, how many video games you're going to put out. You know, how many T-shirts.
Yes.
Exactly. Creatively speaking, dude, he's fucked up. I mean, his ideas are straight up fucked up. Did you hear about this?
I don't know that they're just straight up fucked up as far as I think they're old ideas that he thinks is funny.
Still relevant.
Well,
did you hear the stuff that John Moxley was saying that he wanted? I mean, come on, man. Yeah. I mean, like talk about his friend who got cancer. You know, I mean, all that.
See, that was weird to me because I wouldn't have expected that from Vince.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, in the publicly traded company.
Right.
Exactly. You know, because whatever, you know, he says it. I don't care what anybody says. Moxley, Ambrose says it, or, you know, one of the writers. It all comes back to Vince. It all comes back to Vince, and he will take the heat for it.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if it was his idea or not.
He'll still the buck stops at him.
Absolutely. And that's where the public trade comes in.
Yeah.
You know, we see that.
You are the CEO.
You lost a sponsor.
Yeah.
You're in charge.
Yeah, and it's up to you to do this shit. Like I said, I think I'm not the biggest Triple H fan. I never have been. I was never into Triple H. You know that. I've always been like, what is it with this guy? Yeah. Obviously, man, people have different tastes. They have different, like different bands, different music, stuff like that. And I know he's got a huge following and always had. Right. I just never got it. But one thing I will say, I think Triple H, if he could get in that creative role where he's the man.
Oh, I mean, you see what's going on with NXT.
Exactly. I think Triple H could really elevate it if he's a fan. I'm not a fan of him per se, but I know that he is a fan of wrestling. I know that he loves professional wrestling, not sports entertainment, but professional wrestling. And I think if Triple H could actually get that kind of veto power that Vince has, I think we could see an overall great product, man. But as of right now, with Vince's weird, dude, I kind of disagree with what you were saying earlier. I think some of Vince's ideas are just straight whack, man. And I think they always have been. I mean, I'm going back to Duke the Dumpster Drosy up to now, man. It seems like he has always been the best talent that Vince has ever had has been talent that somebody else made, that he brought into the company. Even fucking Hulk Hogan, man. Even the Dingo Warrior. I mean, the LOD. I mean, Vince has had, other than Stone Cold and The Rock, I can't think of too many stars that WWE really created. I mean,
Shawn Michaels.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Razor Ramon, Diesel.
Yeah, okay. Well, fuck. Never mind.
I mean, there's a big list.
Yeah, you're right,
sure.
man.
John Cena.
Well, okay. Fuck it, man. I take it back.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh shit. Well, no, Brock was going to be Brock, man. I mean, same thing with Kurt Angle. I mean, that's just being you. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give you the Razor, Diesel, Shawn. Yeah. But overall,
Edge, Randy Orton.
Fuck, man, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I will say, I don't defend Vince a lot, but he.
You're right, man. Yeah,
he does. He picks some good ones, and he
picks some bad ones too.
He does.
Yeah, well, anybody. That's anybody.
Yeah, exactly. You can't bat.
But here lately, man, these last 20 years, I think the proof is in the pudding. Because a lot of those, dude, it's like we've talked about. When they're in NXT, I swear to God, I think Vince McMahon is an energy vampire. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Yeah. I think when they're in NXT, they have their soul complete, and they're going out there. And I think when they sign that contract, Vince takes a quarter of their fucking soul, man. I think that's why he's still alive doing what he's doing. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, prove me wrong.
I can get behind that.
Prove me wrong. It makes sense. Well, Mike, do you want to jump into the show?
Sure.
Let's talk about what went on, man, at this show.
All right, we're talking about AEW Double or Nothing. First pay-per-view.
Right, because a lot of these guys had All In, a few months ago, which we reviewed that show as well.
Right,
but it wasn't AEW per se.
Yeah, it was a collaboration of different companies coming together for that.
Right, because you had Ring of Honor, you had the NWA, which I would like to see AEW maybe reach out, at least to the NWA, to maybe do some cross promotion with them. I think that would have been cool. I kind of missed that belt not being there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
the NWA title. But
let's talk about that title.
The new
AEW.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That belt
looks like a championship.
Like a real belt, like something you would actually compete to win and be proud to hold, and not a fucking toy.
Right.
Or a plate on a green strap. What? I mean, dude, who approves these WWE belts? We talk
Vince.
About once again, man, I'm going to go ahead and hit the button.
But for marketing.
They're toys.
Yeah.
They're easy to manufacture toys.
And they're easily recognizable.
They
obviously.
If you got your big fucking W on it.
Exactly. All right.
But it is.
You see that, kids know, hey, that's a WWE belt.
Right.
If you show them the AEW belt,
they don't.
Probably not.
They ain't going to know it, man.
Yeah.
And that could go for even maybe, other than maybe the big gold belt, because I think that one's pretty iconic at this point.
I think so.
But I mean,
even still, I mean, to a lot of people that aren't our age,
they won't know.
They consider the big gold belt a WWE belt.
You're right. Exactly, man. It's not even our NWA belt anymore. But I mean, my question is, how do you quote unquote progress so much to the point where your belts are just ugly as shit, man? I mean, the tag belts look terrible. They always have, man. The original ones look like 2 pennies.
Yeah.
I mean, they really did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, man, when the U.S. title is probably the best looking title you have.
Right.
Because it used to be the ugliest fucking
What about
belt.
that 24/7 title?
You mean the plate on a green strap that looks like somebody shit it out? I mean, that motherfucker looks 3D printed, bro. I mean, it looks
like a clock.
it does look like a clock.
Remember the big watches?
It looks like something fucking Flavor Flav would wear around his fucking neck, man. It really does. Put a couple fucking hands on that son of a bitch. It was the 24/7. Maybe that's what they were going for.
I thought so. I thought that's what it was supposed to be. Apparently not.
I mean, who fucking signs off on it? Hey, man, here's a pretty belt. I mean, Vince, once again, man, go home, old fucker. But I tell you, man,
it was shameful.
Shameful.
I watched that Raw that Mick was
Yeah.
he presented it. He brought it out.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Dude, everybody in that place was booing.
Because it's fucking ugly.
And it's hard to watch him try to just to maintain that
Trying to put it
excitement
over?
about it. Yeah, to put it over. It's like, oh my God, this is tough.
That's like pulling out a turd.
Yeah.
You know, being like, hey, everybody, look at this turd.
Yeah.
Like, that's shit, man. We don't want to look at that shit.
Yeah.
But hey, here it is. And I mean, did you hear why they introduced that belt? They said the USA Network was getting on to WWE about not having enough, or about the ratings loss, and they thought the 24/7 belt, or the old hardcore title might boost ratings.
Right.
So it was basically the USA Network and Fox, both, because SmackDown's about to go to Fox.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, you need to get the ratings up, introduce a new belt. So that's what they went with, man. And it looks terrible, man. Who would put their body on the line in kayfabe, in a kayfabe world? Yeah. Who's going to put your body on the line and fight for that piece of shit?
Yeah.
I mean, who?
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense. Now, let me ask you this, Mike. Who's going to put their body on the line to go fight for that AEW belt?
Right.
That probably weighs 20 pounds.
Yeah.
That, you know, they said it's probably the heaviest, like, most...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Intricate belt ever produced, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got this jewels on it. It's beautiful, man. I mean, when Bret Hart, which was cool, you know, we'll get to that, you know. When he pulled that thing out, I was like, damn, man, that's gorgeous. I mean, that's something to be proud of. I've always said your belt represents your federation.
Yes.
You know, if you have a Maypop belt, then you got a Maypop federation. If you got, like WWE, let's just put it out there. Yeah. But if you've got a beautiful, just piece of art.
It's a championship.
It's a championship, man. It's art.
Yeah.
It is a literal crafted piece of art.
Yeah.
And you got this big W on the other side in a plate and a couple pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Who do I want to watch?
Right.
So anyway, man, goddamn, fuck the WWE. Yeah. That's what we ought to call this show instead of the AEW review. Just say fuck Vince. Episode 1.
Go home, old man.
Go home, old man, for real.
No, let's get this started.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man.
I mean, let's go into it. And this is starting out is the pre-show.
The pre-show.
Buy-in.
Right. 2
matches in that pre-show. The first one being the 21-man battle royal. The what do they call it?
It was something about
the casino battle royale.
Casino. Yeah.
And their concept for this was really cool. I liked it.
I did too.
Because they start out with 5?
I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5 people in there, and they were all 21 were grouped out into like 5s, 4s, 6s, something like that.
It was done by suits. So you had your heart, your diamonds, spades, and clubs.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it was 5 apiece. Think Royal Rumble, but think 5 at a time.
Right.
Instead of just 1 at a time.
Yeah.
Which I really, man, I enjoyed that.
I did too.
You know.
That was really good.
That was a hell of a way to kick it off.
For sure.
I mean,
and this thing was just...
It was on fire.
Let's talk about the interest in it. Dustin Thomas.
Right.
Who is a amputee.
Yeah, double leg amputee.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got no legs. You remember that movie back in the day? I got no legs.
Yeah.
I got no legs. That was this dude, man.
Yeah.
He ain't got no legs.
Yeah. And, you know, MJF.
Well, let me ask you about that, Mike.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you about Dustin Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, it's a work. We all know
absolutely.
It's a work. We know it's scripted. We know it's
all inclusive.
And it is all inclusive.
Yes.
But man, there
a big thing.
There was part of me though that I was like, I didn't know what to think about it, Mike.
I thought it was fantastic.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
But there was. I'm a Cornette guy.
Uh-huh.
You know, I still have that traditionalist. Right. I was a little. and I don't have a problem with amputees or nothing
Right.
like that. You know, I never have and never will. I don't, I don't care. But in a wrestling show, I was a little. I don't know what to think about this, but it was cool, man, and I give that guy all the props.
There's a reason he's in there.
Man. Yes, yeah. Just ain't any motherfucker going to get in there.
Yeah,
and I mean, he was talented.
Yeah,
I mean, he was, and he had some good spots in there
he did too. And one of the biggest heels right now is MJF.
The heel,
yes,
in the world.
And he did a spot with him in the corner. It's like, called him Lieutenant Dan.
Dan,
who else? This
MJF, brother.
MJF had heat throughout this whole battle royal.
And not only that, Mike, but he's a fucking real heel.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, I thought about that watching it this morning. I'm like, last night. I watched the battle royal last night. I'm like, how can you be a traditional heel and still get heat in today's society? And he does.
Oh, yeah.
He is the hottest heel on the fucking planet. Yeah. I'm a fan, dude. Yeah. I love that guy, man. Yeah. I mean, he's the same dude that called Conrad Thompson turkey tits.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, yeah. We'll talk a little bit more about MJF as we go. Good. Maxwell, what is Maxwell Jacob Friedman?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And also in that first group of clubs, Sunny Days.
Yeah.
It's the first time seeing Sunny Days.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with him.
He's a big dude.
Real big guy. Wears like a sunshine happy face mask or something. Yeah.
Brandon Cutler.
Not familiar with him either.
This is my first time seeing him. But this guy, not my first time seeing him. I'm very familiar with Michael Nakazawa.
Yeah, I was not familiar with him.
Oh, dude, he's one of my favorites in this whole thing because he does the baby oil gimmick where he'll just cover himself in baby oil. I mean,
just slathers himself, man, and nobody can grab him. He just slips out of holds and shit. Once again, the comedy. There's comedy there.
Absolutely, love it.
Now, me myself, I'm like, come on, but once again, all inclusive, and it was over.
Yeah. So the next set are the Diamonds.
Right.
Isaiah Cassidy. Not familiar. Was not. Jimmy Havoc. I was very familiar.
I was, but I am now.
Yes.
I'm familiar now.
Joey Janela.
I'm familiar.
Yes. Yeah. Brian Pillman Jr.
Haircut of the night, man.
Wow.
This is his son's, his father's son, without a doubt, man. Great worker, man. His mullet.
Holy moly,
he has
motherfucker.
Got the old school mullet. And he was good, man. I mean, not just his name either, but this guy, watch out for Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
Because he's stepping out of the shadow.
Yeah.
He is, absolutely. Just look him up online, man. This guy, mullet, best haircut of the night, man.
Yeah.
100% best haircut.
One of their big signees, Sean Spears.
Right.
Who was in WWE.
Right. What was his name in WWE?
CN. Oh God, what was his full name?
I cannot remember to save my life, man. Because he was he in NXT or did he ever make it up to the actual?
Yeah, he was on the main roster.
Okay. Yeah, man. We're looking for his name right now. As you can tell, he was very memorable in the WWE.
Yeah, I know. But he was good. Ty Dillinger.
Was that his? Yeah, it was his name. Ty Dillinger.
Yeah,
okay.
The Perfect Team.
See, I wasn't familiar with him, but But once again, I mean, man,
he had that big feud with Andrade.
Okay.
CN almost.
Right.
In NXT. And there was some really good stuff, but he's coming straight from there, after his release from the company, and he made quite an impact in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
The Hearts.
Probably my favorite.
This is where it's getting wild.
Yeah, this was probably my favorite bunch right here.
Billy Gunn. Yep.
Glacier, people, ladies and gentlemen. Blood runs cold once again.
Jungle Boy.
Gotta love Jungle Boy.
Mark Queen.
Which I wasn't familiar.
No, I'm familiar. Yeah. And Ace Romero.
Another one I wasn't really familiar with.
He's a big guy.
And Mike, before we go into that setting, there was something else about AEW I really like. They still incorporate some of the old guys in a good way.
Yes.
Which is essential, and it's a lost art, man.
Let me tell you what, when I saw Glacier.
I marked.
Yeah.
I marked
and he
out.
Hit And I was like, wow, you know. And he did that spot with the mist.
Yes, yeah.
And where he froze.
Was it? It wasn't MJF, man. I can't remember. Or was it? Because MJF gave him a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
MJF was putting everybody over. Man. Just put him over.
Let's see.
I can't remember who the fuck was in the corner, man. But he did. He sprayed him and froze him.
Sunny days.
It was sunny. Right. Days. It was sunny days. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful,
so
man.
So much fun.
And he ran that old school spot with MJF because MJF was getting on to him doing the crane kick. Once again, MJF MVP of this battle royal.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah,
we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Spades coming up next. Luchasaurus.
Maybe my new favorite wrestler ever.
My God.
Jeez Louise, man. This guy's the shit.
Yes.
He is the shit, man. Luchasaurus is the man.
But it's not traditional.
No, it isn't. Hey, man, I told you, motherfucker.
We are already. We ain't even through the pre-show yet,
and I'm already flip flopping here. Hey man, you know I do like some of this shit, man. I do. Come on now.
Let's see. Marco Stunt.
Not familiar. I was not familiar.
He was a smaller guy.
Yeah.
He was doing some great stuff in there. I had never seen him before. It was so much fun, especially when he started doing the floss dance. I lost it. Yeah. I completely lost it. Sunny Kiss,
man, who we were talking about a little earlier with the whole corner thing.
I'd never seen, so and you know he does that corner booty spot.
Man, it was. It's hilarious.
It is.
It's funny,
incredible. Man. Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, another one of the old school guys.
Wow.
Who got over?
Yes.
He was putting over Dusty Rhodes. Dusty, dude, this match or this night was for Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Which was another reason. There's no question, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy came out wearing a Dusty shirt. He had polka dots. I mean,
living the dream.
Living the dream, brother. Dusty was in full effect, and thank God for that, man. You know how I feel about Dusty, my favorite of all time, and he was there at the show. Anyway, we'll get to that later.
The next guy is somebody that I was not familiar with. I never seen, but I did.
You know him now.
A lot of research on him after this.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, Sloth.
The guy who just. I mean, once
does
again,
not give a fuck.
Very non-traditional.
Yes.
Very, very non-traditional. But it is funny.
Yes.
It's funny. This guy, he just lightly kicks you, man. And the crowd gets into it. Yes. They're like, and it's like a tap. Oh, my God. And Tommy Dreamer's just looking at him like, what?
It's incredible.
Funny, man.
Well, he's got his hands in his pockets.
He don't even take his hands out of his pockets. He just slowly the sloth. It's like the old guy from Night Court that had the tortillitis, you know.
Man,
it's like that guy. I have a card. That's this guy, man.
Yeah,
just it's ridiculous, but it's funny, man. Once again,
Tommy Dreamer was the Dan Fielding of this.
Yes. But dude, Tommy was over.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he was pulling out some of the old ECW stuff. He went hardcore. They can actually hit each other in the head now, and it was good shit, man. And we also had one more person.
The Joker card.
The Joker.
Who would that be?
The Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, man. It wasn't quite sure what he was going to be doing at all.
Right.
You know, with the Pac incident,
exactly.
Not having that match. So,
I mean, over,
boom.
Man. And I had seen him. It went nuts, man. And I'd seen him in the other pay-per-view. Yeah. So I was somewhat familiar, but, man, he showed out in this Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Tremendous talent. Once again, AEW, they have a deep, already a deep talent roster, man. Yeah. But
so Adam Page, actually goes over. He wins. It's almost MJF.
Yes,
because he did the ring hide.
Yep.
And
tried to throw Adam Page over,
but Adam Page winds up going over, throwing out MJF, and he is going on to the next pay-per-view to go against Chris Jericho for the title.
For the belt.
Yes.
And once again, I just want to put over MJF. I mean, MVP of this Battle Royal, man. He put over everybody, kept his heat, and he's an old school traditional heel, and it works.
Right.
And it works, man. You would think a traditional heel today would be cheered, but no, man.
No, he's got it.
He has got it.
Yeah.
And he's got it.
And Adam Page has it, too.
Yes, he does. Man, I would say damn near almost every Luchasaurus absolutely has it, and I would say damn near everybody in that fucking match has it.
Dude,
to a degree, man.
Oh, speaking of, I'll get to that in a second, but yeah. We're not even out.
Dude, we haven't started the pay-per-view yet.
We haven't.
And this is better than anything I've seen in WWE.
This is the best battle royal I've seen
in years.
In a long fucking
I'm talking Royal Rumble. I'm talking whatever, man.
Yeah. I was just thrilled with this.
Damn near match
this had
night,
me.
Man. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm
this
in.
Had me.
I'm in. I'm all in.
Yeah. Buy in.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
But speaking of somebody that really created the term "it," announcing.
Dude, how can we not talk about the announce team, man? No, the one guy I didn't know. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
Then Excalibur, who is a masked wrestler, which I think is really cool to have a masked wrestler in that position.
There's a lot of presence.
Yes. Yeah. And then, of course, possibly the greatest of all time, Jim Ross.
Yeah, absolutely.
JR. Good old JR was there.
Yep.
The one thing about AEW, brother, that I do not like, and I wish they would change, I don't want to say I hate this man, but I strongly dislike Justin Roberts, the ring announcer.
Really?
I'm not a fan. I never have been a fan.
Huh.
Even on when he was on SmackDown, just not a fan of Justin Roberts. No, never have been. Never was. He's probably my least favorite announcer of all time, to be completely honest with you. I would actually prefer to see Lillian Garcia up there. I would actually prefer to see any fucking body up there over Justin. I'm just not a fan, man. Never have been. His voice bothers me.
I like his voice. I think he puts it over. There's just something about it to me that's just like big.
Not to me, man. He reminds me too much of WWE. To be honest with you,
really?
Yeah, I just don't.
Just that connection.
It's just that. But even that, not that connection. It's just his style.
Right.
I think.
Well, see, he reminds me of. Honestly, I'd even forgot that he was in the WWE. He reminds me of God, what was his name from WCW?
Buffer?
No, not Buffer. Definitely not Buffer.
I was gonna say, man. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his
Thunders.
name. Yeah, I cannot remember his. I know who you're talking about though. I'd rather
Pinzer.
I think so.
Michael Pinzer.
Hell, I'd rather have been. Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Hell, I'd rather it was him. Hell, I'd have loved that. I'm not a fan, man. That's the only thing that I took a point off. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But he does a great job. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he is a quote unquote good announcer technically, but just not for me, man.
Yeah.
But once again, this battle royal kind of going back. I mean, where do you go from there?
Well, you go into the next match.
I mean, that was match of the night, though, Mike.
You know.
What was now? I thought that was the. Oh, that's right. There was Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara.
Yes,
correct. I did not see this match.
Really,
I did not get a chance.
I watched
this
match, and this was a solid, great wrestling match between just two. I know everybody calls them cruiserweights and everything, but I still always like the term lightweights.
Right.
Or the 205 guys, whatever you want to call them.
Sure.
But this was a great match, and these two went. You know, solid wrestling match.
Yeah, like I said, I missed this one.
Let's see.
Well, Mike, I tell you what, man, we're actually, as far as the show goes.
Okay.
I was going to say we haven't even gotten the pay-per-view yet, and we are about halfway through the show right now. We're about an hour in.
Right.
So,
let me go ahead and say, Kip Sabian won the match. It was a great match, 10-minute match. It was perfect. It was perfect. Just that we're not even in the pay-per-view yet.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. We haven't even started, so I think that'd be a good place to start after our break. Mike, I have no idea what I want to do for this break, man. Do you want to play a song? Do you want to?
Yeah.
What you want to hear, brother?
Put your balls on it. You know, whatever.
I tell you what, man. A song that we played a few weeks ago. Wayne Sisk in the house. Was in here was by the Atomic Bitchwax called Revival, man. And it's actually been on my playlist ever since I heard the motherfucker. Right. So I want to put that one out there, brother. It's a good song, man. Once again, the name of the band is the Atomic Bitchwax. I love that name.
Yeah.
I heard it on WTAU. Fuck, we got to record a liner for Mike today at some point.
Absolutely.
Shit, I knew we were forgetting something. WTAU, Papa Jack, shout out to you. Thank you for turning this on.
Forgot.
Well, we did.
We almost chucked it.
We almost.
Oh yeah.
Never mind. But anyway, the name of the
gotcha.
The name of the song is Revival. The name of the band is the Atomic Bitchwax. Once again, this is brought to you by WTAU P Ridge Nation. If you like what you hear, share it, people. Let people know about it. This is a badass jam, man.
Yeah.
So turn it up Oh, shit.
Do you?
Damn, man, I clipped a little bit. Anyway, turn it up, man. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back in the second hour, and we're going to go through this pay-per-view. So, see you later, Puds.
Wheeler calling from the rocks again, flipping locks of blonde and strong brown bread. I made corrections, but the wind's in your direction. Sever all of my connections. Getting closer to the siren, float away from those horizons. Well, they look so pencil thin against the blues soaring, 'cause I'm so far away. Oh, revival. Oh, revival. Oh, revival. Oh, revival. Oh, revival. There's a city called Revival, made of blocks of poison ivory, but it really doesn't matter anyway. Now the water's rushing in up through the planks made out of skin, thrown knots up with fall, lungs filling with salt. Getting closer to the siren, float away from those horizons. Daughter, sister, mother earth, root up the tree, caress the dirt, say today's for you and I'd kiss your waves and fuck your sky. Oh, revival. Oh, revival.
All right, Puds. Once again, the name of that band, the Atomic Bitchwax. The name of that song is Revival. Mikey, brother, that's a jamming tune, bro.
Yes, it is.
That should get you going. God damn, I need something to get me going today. Instead of just being pissed off about everything.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this goddamn pay-per-view.
Yeah. Let's get this pay-per-view started.
Let's get into this thing, man.
The actual
All right.
pay-per-view.
Yeah. So we've had a apparently a good lightweight match. Once again, I didn't get to see that. I do want to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
And an outstanding fucking battle royal.
Oh, man.
I mean, right off the bat, WWE's fucked. I mean, and the shit ain't even started.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know, I mean, battle royal for what I saw.
You got me.
I'm in. All in once again. Battle royal match of the night, man.
Yep.
So let's go to SoCal Uncensored.
Yes, against the Strong Hearts.
The Strong Hearts, yes.
Sema T-Hawk and L. Lindemann.
And SoCal Uncensored is Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, who you may remember from TNA and also a lot of independents, and Scorpio
Ring of
Sky.
Honor.
Yeah, Ring of Honor, that's right. And a Scorpio Sky, who I've not been very familiar with, but
he is amazing.
he's amazing. And they are a great faction, man.
And you know, like Christopher Daniels is up there.
Brother, I think he's got to be in his 40s at this point.
I would say.
Let's see if we can find an age on him right quick, man. When was he? He was
49.
born in, he's 49 years old.
You know?
He is 49.
And he is doing still incredible stuff.
And he's in tremendous shape. I mean, this guy, man, is just tremendous shape. He's a tremendous worker.
Frankie Kazarian's 41.
41.
And
you know,
still doing amazing stuff.
Once again, man, I mean, these guys are in their 40s. Like I said, you know, Daniels is pushing 50 and in tremendous shape.
Yes.
And, man, they went against, once again, the Strong Hearts, who I was not familiar with. Now, these guys are out of, what, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment?
Yes.
Is that the name of the group? Yes. Now, these aren't actually Chinese, though. These are Japanese workers. We've not yet had the natural-born Chinese citizens come into the AEW.
Right.
But that's on the way. But they are based out of China.
Yes.
And, brother, what a fucking match.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, first of all, SoCal Uncensored is the shit, man. They come out, cut a promo. They were over. People were into them. I mean, dude, this is the worst town I've ever seen. You know, that's like their catch. And everybody's saying, well, once again, trying to be that traditional heel that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Which obviously becomes baby faces, you know. I mean, what can you say about this match,
This
Mike?
was a great opener.
Dude.
For this.
Dude, it was 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
The name of their finisher is the best Meltzer ever.
Uh-huh.
David Hayes 2 Dogs. I don't know if you've watched the video yet. I've sent a video to Dogs. I don't know if he's watched it yet. But I knew that he would enjoy and appreciate the name of their finisher, which is, once again, the best Meltzer ever.
Yeah.
This match was 100 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, match of the night, bro. I mean,
again.
match of the fucking night.
There again.
I mean, match of the night, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, when I watched that match, I'm like, where the fuck are you going to go from here?
All right.
Because you got to remember, dude, I didn't watch the Battle Royal last night. So I watched the actual pay-per-view first.
Yes.
Without the opening matches or the free matches.
Yes.
So that was my first exposure to the show, and I'm like, well, where the hell are you going to go?
All right.
I mean, you got to follow Freebird.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, good luck.
Yeah.
100 miles an hour, man. It's definitely stunt style wrestling, as I call it, but tremendous, man.
Yes.
I mean, 100 miles an hour, edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Just tremendous, man.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
And the crowd is
White hot.
yes, they are totally into everything.
White hot, man.
SoCal Uncensored goes over on Strong Hearts.
With the best Meltzer ever, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, that was
Yeah.
the finisher on that match. Once again, Kima, I believe was his name, the blonde, the kind of shorter.
I think I said that wrong.
Is it Kima?
I think it's Kima.
I'm not familiar. Yeah. This guy, I even though they didn't win, I got to put him over as MVP of this particular match. He took all the heat. He did some great spots, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of all these guys. All 6 of these guys were tremendous. And I really look forward to the Oriental Wrestling Entertainment guys coming in.
Yes.
Because it's something else about that announce team, Mike. They made every match feel important.
Yes, they did.
They could actually talk about the referees.
They weren't pushing
some bullshit Vince storyline.
Yeah, they weren't pushing some kind of agenda on something.
No, they were paying attention to the match. I love how they would take little jabs here and there. Like, hey, we can actually talk about the referees. Oh, hell, who knew? I mean, seriously, though. I mean, it's just but every match meant something. Those guys just put them over, man. But one thing I really loved about how they put over the OEW, is that right?
Yes.
Or OWE? OWE.
OWE.
was how the Chinese citizens that are in this thing also are like kung fu experts and shit, and that they're actually taking the technical artistic style of wrestling and incorporating into that kung fu style. So when we start seeing them actually opening up the doors, because right now, man, we just got a small taste, and we didn't get to see that full potential that I think that they're going to bring. I am looking so forward to see what this other organization and AEW can do together, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, once again, Mike, it is an exciting time to be a pro wrestling fan. Look out for these guys. Look out for OEW, man. They're coming.
Well, let's go into our next match.
Right.
It was a women's match that was supposed to be a triple threat match between Dr. Britt Baker,
who's an actual dentist. She's a real dentist, not Isaac Yankum, but a real dentist.
Yeah.
And she could give me oral surgery anytime, brother.
That's
Brother.
Jason Finger.
Hey, Jason Finger, right? I'm here.
Might give his real address
for
on
real. I mean, she is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And what a worker, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk. We'll get into the match. Yeah.
Against Nyla Rose
Yes.
and Kylie Ray.
Smiley Kylie.
Yes, Smiley Kylie.
I love her, man.
Energetic.
Very. She's like a ramped up Bailey.
Yeah.
Is a
Yeah.
kind of but cooler.
Yeah,
I think.
absolutely.
Even though I'm a fan of Bailey now,
Yeah.
I am. You know.
Now, Brandy Rhodes came out
In gear.
Yes.
I thought she
in
was gonna
gear.
get-
I was like, wow, okay, we're going to see
Cool.
Brandy get in this. But no, she had an announcement that this was going to be a fatal four-way. And there was another woman coming into this match.
Because she said she didn't want a great match.
Yeah.
She wanted,
An awesome match.
bro, I got chills.
Whoa.
Because Awesome
Oh.
fucking Kong
Yes.
comes out.
Holy shit.
And, man, I had managed not to have that spoiled when I watched the show. I didn't know she was there. I
Yeah.
mean, I managed to miss that. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I mean,
here's the thing
intro of the night.
about their surprises. They kept their surprises.
For real.
Yes.
Yeah. And like I said, I already knew about some of the things that happened later on because of spoilers, and I didn't watch it in real time. Awesome Kong, I had no idea.
No.
And when she came out, I marked
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Yeah.
You cannot. Once again, man, Awesome Kong just has it.
Yeah.
She's not a great worker now. Let's just call it.
Yeah.
You know, she's not the greatest. She doesn't necessarily have to be.
Right.
The Road Warriors weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't really have to be.
No.
Andre really wasn't in his later time.
Doesn't have to be.
He didn't have to be.
Nope.
I got goosebumps when
Yeah.
she came out.
Yeah.
And the way that they sold it, and especially between Nyla and Awesome Kong, because Nyla, we'll go ahead and put it out there. Nyla Rose is actually transgender.
Yes.
So she's a bigger person.
Yes.
You know, compared to like Brett Baker.
When they came
Nyla.
face to face.
That was badass.
Oh,
bro.
I was like,
Holy shit! Oh man. I mean, it was badass,
Here we go.
man. Yeah,
Here
I
we
mean,
go.
it gave me goosebumps.
Here we go.
Because like, who can really beat Nyla Rose? You know, in a kayfabe sense, in
Right.
a realistic sense.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it's a work. We all know that. But who can do it?
Right.
Awesome fucking Kong can
Yeah.
do it, and you really believe it.
Yeah.
You know, and man, it was. Dude,
Well, let me ask you: since you brought up in a working sense,
Yeah.
are you invested in it now? I mean, are you invested up to this point to where you're and I always use this term, suspension of disbelief
Oh yeah.
is there.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
to me. That's
yeah,
always
yeah.
a big thing.
That's a huge thing, man.
Yes.
That's almost the thing for
You're
me.
right.
Really.
Right.
Oh
To
yeah.
where it's like, oh my God, this is
What's going to happen between
oh my
these
God.
two?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know, man, once again, I'm not trying to get political or put my views out there. Anybody that knows me knows that I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are. As long as you're a good person, I don't care, man. I want you to be able to marry who you want to marry. I want you to be able to live the best life you can live. With that being said, man, when it comes to trans, and I'll fuck it. I'm just going to put it, and I know we even talked about not getting political and shit, but I'm just going to put it out there. In legitimate competitions, I do not believe transgender should be able to compete. In other words, if you were born a biological male, I do not think you should be able to compete in women's bodybuilding
Right.
or women's weightlifting. I just don't.
Yeah.
You have an advantage.
Yeah.
You have a biological advantage. It is what it is, man. Look at that transgender woman who smashed every fucking record here just a
Right.
couple of weeks ago.
Right.
There's a reason for
Yeah.
that. That being said,
This
this
is Jim Cornette at P.O. Box.
Hey man, I mean, I'll say that to anybody. Now, at the same time, man, if you're transgender, then I want you to have every right and every fucking freedom that everybody else has, and I want you to live your best life.
Yes.
But I don't think that you should be able to compete in real competitive sports. However, this is not a competitive sport.
Right.
This is entertainment. And I was able to, because, you know, at first, like, well, who the fuck can beat her? I mean, it's suspending that disbelief.
Right.
I'm like, who the fuck can beat Nyla Rose?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, she's bigger than everybody else. She's stronger than everybody. You know, obviously, man, it is what it is. Awesome Kong can beat her.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So there went that disbelief, because at first I'm like, oh, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm an asshole about it, but really I'm like, well, who the hell can put her down, man? You know? Awesome Kong can do it.
Kong can.
Goddamn right.
Whoa.
And if you notice, when I talk about Nyla Rose, I do say her, I do say she, I do say women. You know, I mean, that I'm cool with I'm cool with that. But like I said, man, that suspension disbelief at first, I'm like, well, shit, man, she's gonna steamroll these two because she's so big, and strong. Out comes Awesome Kong. Well, you in trouble now, you know? Yeah. But dude, this was the best women's match I have seen.
Oh man, I'm telling
maybe
you
ever.
what, yeah,
maybe ever.
So good.
The second best one was the one I saw at All In.
Yeah,
you know, this
with Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah. Brett was in that match as well. I can't remember the other ones that were in there. I think Kylie may have. I don't know.
We'll have to go back on that.
We'll double check that. Only thing I do know is that this women's match blew away not only anything I've seen in WWE with the women's division, but damn near blew away everything, even in the men's division, all divisions of WWE. This was a solid fucking match, man. Yeah. Match of the night. Yeah. Match of the fucking night, man. The only thing I had an issue with was the finish. I thought the finish looked a little clumsy.
It was.
You know, and it came down to Brett Baker because Nyla and Awesome Kong stayed on the outside for a lot of this match. Yeah. Probably for the best. Yeah. To be completely, because neither one are.
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. It got it over.
Yeah.
And so Brett and Brett, am I saying
Brett?
Brett and Smiley Kylie had some great spots in this match. They worked some great shit. Brett went over. Dr. Brett went over with a finisher that looked a little hokey. Yeah. It looked like it didn't hit right. And I was even kind of like, wait, what the fuck happened? You know, 1, 2, 3. I was like, whoa, what? Yeah. But still, bell to bell, match of the fucking night, man.
If there's a women's title to be coming, I think she's the person.
Yeah. I think, you know, because Awesome Kong and Nyla both, man, just given their size and their stature, they don't really need the belt to put heat on their shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can put those two in a cage, and I would buy that shit all day.
Yeah.
And Mike, speaking of buying things, I would absolutely go in with people to pay $50 to watch this pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
Without a second thought, man. I wouldn't even watch a free one for WWE.
Right.
Or with the network. I would absolutely go in with 5 to 6 people, 10 people, whatever.
Yep.
$5 to $10.
Yep.
All day long, man. All day long.
This would have been a great group buy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Once again, match of the night, man. But match of the night.
Next, we got another tag match coming up. Just a traditional tag match with the Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta.
Dude, the name of the team is the Best Friends, man.
Best Friends.
I love that.
Familiar with these guys?
Yeah, I didn't see word before, but dude.
Against Angelico and Jack Evans.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. What a match.
Two great tag teams is going, and it is
match of the night.
Shit.
It was match of the fucking night, man.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, dude. The thing that tripped me out about the Best Friends, I think when I watched them at their press conference, I think it was Trent that came out and said, "This is Chuck Taylor, and this is my best friend." I laughed so fucking hard, man. Dude, they were so good.
Oh, man.
This match was amazing, dude. Every match I watched, I'm like, where are they going to take it from here?
Right.
And Jesus, man, they kept taking it. They kept taking it up a level.
Yeah.
Full of good spots, man. I mean, athletic. Once again, it was 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Match of the night.
Yeah.
Match of the fucking night.
Doubt.
Now the Best Friends ended up going over. Is that correct,
yes.
Mike? Like I said, and I watched this match several days ago, so I was, not 100%, but it seems like that they did go over.
Just incredible spots, you know, obviously.
Through the whole thing, man.
You know, it was just wow.
Yeah.
You know, it's so amazing. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you can't, you just can't say enough about this.
Yeah.
We are already.
We're at the mid-card now. We're basically at mid-card.
Yeah.
And we've already, every match has been match of the fucking night, man.
They've pulled it out and just, just done amazing stuff.
Now, what happened at the end of this match? Didn't somebody come out, man? Because, like I say, it's been a few days since I watched it. It seems like, oh, man, I'm trying to remember who came out at the end. Because you remember the best friends and the other team actually kind of like joined up. You know, kind of like they hugged each other.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's their thing, man.
Yeah.
And it seems like somebody come out at the end.
Who was
Damn
it?
I should have took better notes. Well, maybe I should have just took notes to begin with. It seems like it was a team I wasn't familiar with.
Damn it. Who was it?
I wasn't. Anyway, man, it was a good match.
Yeah.
Let's just take it from there, man. It was a great match.
Right.
But yeah, man. So what was next, Mike?
Let's see. Well, next.
My least favorite match of the night, right?
This was, I say this was the break.
Yeah, this was the popcorn match.
Yeah.
it was.
For what it was a great match.
It was a good match.
I thought it was a great match.
I say good, but you know.
I thought it was a great match. A 6-woman tag match.
Right.
But definitely that break you needed.
Yeah.
Between all this stuff. Wow. The names are gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna do me in. You know.
Go ahead, Mike. Yeah.
So. Akira Shida. I appreciate that.
Man.
Ryo.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, how the fuck did you say the first one?
Oh, I'm letting you say it, bro.
Asshole. That one was right, but the first one was wrong.
Well, I'm just saying, man.
Ryo.
All right. What's that last name?
No, fuck you.
Sorry, man. Okay. Okay, and they went against.
Going against Asia Kong.
Asia Kong, who, man, I know she's a legend.
Yes.
And I know she actually trained Awesome Kong.
Yes.
Was how Kong got her name.
Right.
You know. But, man, I was not impressed. She's
Really?
older.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She reminded me so much of like Bull Nakano.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It was just like, wow, you know. It's like,
And you can tell she's a tough woman, man. I mean, tough for anybody, man,
Yes.
woman, whatever,
Yeah.
you know. But still,
Yeah.
man, kind of slowed it down in my opinion.
Yes.
You know.
She was also with Yuka Sakaz. Oh, Jesus, there it went. I had it and I lost
But she
it.
was
Sakazaki. Sakazaki. Sakazaki.
there. You go. Good enough,
You're welcome.
man.
Asshole. How do you say it?
Oh, I'm letting you, brother.
Fuck you.
This is my spot.
And Emi Sakura.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Now, which one was Dragon Girl or Magic Girl?
I'm tired.
I know, man. That was hard.
I'm tired.
That was so hard, man.
That would be Yuka Sakazaki.
Okay, we'll give you that. Now, she was cool, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she was my
Yes.
favorite in this match. She was 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
She reminded me of an anime character.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
legitimately,
yeah.
like, and that was
Yeah.
her gimmick, too. I mean, she put over that gimmick, man. This match, man, once again, it
Yeah,
was
the
not...
Tokyo Princess.
Yes. Once again, man, this match was a good match.
Yes.
It was a solid match. Still better than anything I've seen in WWE.
Yeah.
But probably, in my opinion, my least favorite of the night.
Yes.
I think Aja Khan kind of slowed it down
Right.
here and there. And you could tell it was a tribute to her.
Yeah,
You know,
for
because they
sure.
really was
Yeah.
putting her over.
Yeah.
And you could tell this was like, hey,
Yeah.
this is for you.
Yeah.
But all in all, man, I wasn't as impressed with everything else I'd been
Right.
seeing. But still, like I
Yeah.
said, bro, it's better than anything I've seen on WWE. Once again.
Yeah.
I mean, my least favorite match is better than my favorite match that I've seen in WWE, men's, women's, whatever,
Yes.
that ought to
Yeah.
tell you something, you know.
Unfortunately, Asia, Yaka, and Emi were defeated.
Yes.
In this match.
So
So
for
that
anybody
was
keeping score
that
at
was a
home,
huge tribute for Asia.
because she lost the fucking match. Hey, man.
Big deal.
Big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
well,
deal.
right.
Big deal.
But solid, man. It
solid,
was a
yeah,
solid match.
yeah.
It really, truly was.
Yeah. The next match, though,
Jesus, man. God darn.
it's one that everybody's
Fuck.
been waiting on for quite a while, ever since it was announced through social media. Cody with Brandy Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes.
Brother versus brother.
Yes.
A match that WWE could have had
Yeah.
and had the opportunity to have several times.
Yes.
who never did it because they didn't think it would be over.
No.
Mike,
Yeah.
I mean,
To fight for who's Dusty's favorite.
yeah, I mean, basically, it was once again, man. Dusty Rhodes was very alive
Yes.
for this show. This match, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew that you could still have a story being told in a match?
Oh, wow.
Who knew? Who thought that it could still happen, man? Once again, this pay-per-view has something for everybody. The traditionalists like myself,
Yeah.
show me a better match
Right.
than Cody and Dustin, man.
Hell, let's talk about the entrance.
Oh, we got to put that over, man. I mean, talk about a fuck you to Triple
And
H.
the shot fired.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Which, good.
Yeah.
You know, the only critique I could give to that, Mike, there is part of me that's like, don't even sweat them motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even fuck with them. Like,
Right.
don't even acknowledge them.
Right.
You know, but at the same time, it gets over. It makes you talk. We're talking about it right now.
Right. Right.
So that's
Well,
my
here's
you know.
my take on the whole destroying the throne.
right with the sledgehammer, no less.
Right. So there's no shot at Vince.
That was a Triple H.
That was at Triple H.
100%. Yeah.
Because guess what? Vince isn't your competition that you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about Vince.
Right.
You have to worry about Triple H.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Because guess what? They're not competing, and this is my take on this whole thing. They're not competing with the WWE.
Right.
You know who they're competing with?
NXT.
NXT.
NXT. Yeah. I'll give you that, man, because NXT actually is pretty fucking good.
Right.
You know, just like
Yeah.
AEW.
Yeah.
WWE is something completely different now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even.
So do you take the shot at the guy, the guy that's sitting back
in the ivory tower.
yeah, in the ivory tower, or do you take a shot at the general that's running, that is going to be the one that will either
Make or break
destroy
you.
you or
Or compete. Definitely
Yeah.
going to be. You know,
Yeah.
man, I look at it like just don't take the shot at all. Just be you.
No, I say take it.
Really? Yeah.
I say take it. Make that statement.
Put
make
it
that
over.
impact.
And it was over.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about it right
Right.
now. I just look at it more like, fuck y'all. We don't even need to acknowledge you. You know, I get it though. Either way, man. And don't get me wrong. When he
Hey.
came out and did it, I was like, oh shit. I mean, it definitely got a reaction out of me, which is
Do you remember back in the WCW, WWF wars, who took that first shot?
it seems like wasn't it WCW?
No.
No. It was WWF with the fucking Huckster and the Nacho Man, and that's right,
right.
Scheme Gene. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. It was WWF.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now a little turnaround with fair play here.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, I don't think it was a bad idea. I'm just saying I don't know if I would have done it. Let's put it like that. You know, armchair booking,
Yeah.
you know, per usual. Yeah.
I loved it.
I mean, I don't.
Absolutely loved it.
It absolutely got a reaction.
Absolutely, it did.
It did. I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, man. I
Yeah.
mean, very symbolic.
Yeah.
And, you know, hey, man, like I said, you know, I'm more on the fence with it. I just don't know if I personally would have done it.
Right.
I don't think it was necessary to put the show over.
All right.
That I'll say 100%. You didn't need to do
Right.
that. But hey, man, you
Hey,
know,
makes a statement.
maybe a little icing on an already great cake. Hey,
Exactly.
whatever, man.
Right.
You know, but dude, just to go into the match itself.
Yeah.
You know, Cody's playing the heel, an actual
Yes.
heel.
Yeah.
And you could tell people wanted to cheer.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
You know, you could tell, but he kept that role. And Dustin was just the old, beat up. I mean, even Cody was like, "This isn't
Yeah.
brother and brother. This is I'm killing the Attitude Era."
Right.
I mean, Jesus,
But
man.
damn, Dustin Steele.
Dude, he was pulling out fucking moves that I've never seen him do. Dustin Rhodes right now I think is the best he's ever been. And he's what, 50-something years old?
I would say.
I mean, he's got to be in his mid-50s at this point, bro.
I mean,
Because, I mean, if you got Christopher Daniels pushing 50.
and that's the thing. In the past, like, I would say
he's
7 years, he has just gotten
Better.
better and better
than
and
he's
better.
ever fucking been,
Yeah.
man.
So, yeah, he's right at 50.
He's like 49. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, no, he's 50. No,
50.
he's 50 now. Yeah,
Yeah.
He just turned 50 this month or last month. Yeah. Or 2 months ago. Jesus, it's June now.
Yeah.
But this match was unfucking real,
Yeah.
man. Dustin got some color.
Uh-huh.
Blood, bro.
It's a bloodbath.
It was a bloodbath.
Let's go ahead
man.
and say
it,
that.
it was
There's
brutal.
color and there's bloodbath.
This was a bloodbath, man.
Yeah.
It looked like a massacre. The people were so
Right.
behind Dustin.
Yeah.
Once again, man, who? When's the last time you saw a story told like that, Mike? In Four
Oh,
Corners.
I know.
I can't remember the last time I saw a story play out like that. And once again, I think it's hilarious that WWE had the potential to have this match years ago.
Yeah.
Hell, they were they were
absolutely.
lobbying to get this match at WrestleMania a couple years ago. Nobody wanted to do it.
No.
Man, that crowd, dude, people were
God.
fucking crying.
Yes. Yeah.
Literally, it was so much emotion. There was so much story.
Yeah.
And Dustin, God bless them both. I mean,
and then you had DDP.
Yeah,
pop
DDP was
out,
there.
you know,
Yeah.
To get Brandy out of the match
yeah, you got to keep it
from
because
her interfering. It was a great spot.
it was a great spot because
Yes.
DDP's got that connection with the Rhodes family
Yeah.
that's been well documented
Yes.
over the years. It made sense.
Yep.
Like I said, man, these guys, you always hear the term "they left it in the ring."
Yeah.
They literally left it in the
Yeah.
ring.
This was like old, and it reminded me of Dusty and Flair.
It did. It
Yeah.
reminded me of it was a Rhodes match,
Yeah.
a real Rhodes
Yeah.
match. And like I said, Dusty was so alive in this show. I mean, the whole show, Dusty was there.
Yeah.
And in this match, brother, it was unreal. And you know, Mike, just to kind of talk about the finish of the match, you know, after
Yeah.
I think Cody hit the crossroads like several times.
Yeah.
Dustin hit it several times. Dude, Dustin, I swear to God, man,
God.
Dustin was pulling out moves.
Oh yeah. Oh, like with the
That sunset flip that he did. I
yeah,
mean,
you know, into the
like the pinning
yeah,
combination.
Yeah.
When the fuck have I ever seen Dustin do that? I mean, he was pulling out moves.
Dude.
I mean, his crossroads looked better
Yeah.
than Cody's.
Oh god, he snapped it so hard. It
Yeah.
was just like, my God, you know, he can just still go.
Yeah, dude. And
There he goes. Yeah, right there. It's just amazing.
amazing, man. He
Amazing.
lost
so much drama.
drama,
Yeah.
dude.
And there was blood all over everybody.
Yeah, I mean, they had to
you know?
switch out the mat. I mean,
Yeah,
they had to switch
yeah.
out the canvas or
Yeah.
whatever because there was so much blood
Well,
on
let me
it.
tell you what, Earl Hebner gives not two fucks because at this time, if it's even a drop of blood in a WWE ring, you see those gloves come out quick.
Quick, yeah, man. Here,
Earl Hebner is not giving two
Nah, man.
fucks.
He's at home.
yeah.
He's back
Like,
home,
listen,
man.
like, listen.
Just
this is,
let him go.
This is fucking blood. You know?
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit, man? It's
Yeah.
wrestling.
That's
you know,
right.
you're gonna have it, man.
Yep.
You should have it sometimes.
Yeah.
when it's done
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
like it was
Yeah.
here. Because once again, man, this match of the fucking night,
Right.
match of the fucking night. And I tell you, Mike, I'm usually not a huge fan of the promos after matches.
Mhm.
Usually, I'm just like, let's go, let's
Yeah.
move to the next segment. You're tired, you're beat up.
Yeah.
However,
Yes. Yeah.
the promo Cuddy, Cuddy,
God.
the
Cody.
yes, the promo that Cody cut
Yes.
at the end of this match,
Uh-huh.
literally once again gave me goosebumps.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I got goosebumps several times
Yeah.
watching this pay-per-view.
And they announced this was basically the announcement that Cody and Dustin will be going against
The Young Bucks.
the Young
right?
Bucks at the next show.
Yeah. But the way Cody put it,
Oh God, it was,
he was like
beautiful.
It was amazing, man.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't need a partner.
No,
I don't need a friend.
Yep.
I need my older brother.
it reminded me
Jesus,
so much of
man.
that spot when back in WCW when you know Arn had turned on Dustin, and you know they had that whole thing with the stud stable.
Yeah.
And Dusty came back, and it's you have to watch it. It's an incredible thing.
Just like
Yeah.
this was, man. Then
Yeah.
they hugged at
Yeah.
the end. I mean, everybody's chanting
Fuck
Dusty.
you! I ain't crying. You're
Yeah,
crying.
man. I ain't crying. What you talking about over here, dude? Literally, I'm watching it with just
Yeah.
goosebumps. Like,
Yeah,
not only am I watching the goosebumps because I saw something that I haven't seen in forever, which is a real story being told, but I think I got goosebumps because I actually got to see it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't even the
Yeah.
story or the players. It was just a story.
Yeah.
I got to see that
Yeah.
again, man. Once again, AEW, something for everybody.
Absolutely.
I may not enjoy the guy getting all oiled up in the fucking
Yeah.
Battle Royal as much.
Oh, I
but-
did.
I know you did. But man, but that match,
Oh, yeah.
that Dusty or that Rhodes
so
match.
good.
I mean, Jesus,
Yeah.
match of the night.
There you go. Match of the night.
Yeah.
Match of the night.
Yeah.
Now let me talk to you about the next match of the night.
Well, no, didn't we have the belt presentation around this time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Another surprise.
Bret Hart. What?
What?
Dude, once again, I know we put it over earlier. That belt is
Right.
beautiful, man.
Yes.
That belt looks like something you would compete for and
Yeah.
be proud to put on your mantle.
Yes.
Something WWE, once again, just to put it out there again, something that they have not had in a long, long time. you know?
Exactly.
But what I thought was hilarious, man, was MJF came back out
Again.
again.
Yep.
Best heel of this generation by far, and I've only seen him wrestle once.
Yeah.
I don't even think was he at the last. I think he was at All In
Yes.
one. Yes, I've seen him wrestle twice.
Yeah.
Best heel out there,
Yes.
man. He's a traditional real heel, and he gets real heat.
Right.
But then when he walked out and said, "Hey, Brett, somebody's coming,"
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh,
God.
dude."
Oh, he had to be the one to do it. So everybody's thinking it.
Yeah. And MJ was, "Hey, watch out, Brett." Dude, I laughed, man. And I forget, and I think Hangman Page came out, and they all got over on MJF. A couple other guys came out. Havoc came out,
and
can't remember the other one, man. It's escaping me. Yeah. But
at any rate,
Page was the main guy, but they all pretty much just got over on MJF and let the fans be happy.
Yep.
And dude, once again, the belt presentation, with WWE, I'm telling you, Vince, if you out there listening, I know you are.
Yeah.
You're one of those 50 people that are sticking around.
I know you have to be, old man.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Y'all better be careful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they're. I know it's not quote unquote a competition, but hell, it feels like one to me.
Yeah. I would say
It feels like it,
Yeah.
and it feels like somebody is not winning.
Yeah.
And more importantly, that somebody
Obviously.
is winning.
Yeah,
you know.
with the money, obviously they're winning. They're still winning.
But hey,
Yeah.
man, the Khan family has a lot of money too.
Hey,
you
there you
know,
go.
billionaire versus
Right.
billionaire. You know,
But they're gonna have to compete with the worldwide merchandising of.
that's true.
That's tough.
That's gonna be tough. Oh man,
That's tough.
don't get it twisted, man.
Yeah.
WWE is a juggernaut with
Yeah.
that shit. I mean, they really are. But hey, man,
Right.
these guys on the football team, so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
probably know a little bit about merchandising
Yeah.
too. You know, I mean,
Hey.
hey, it's a hell of a T-shirt company up
It's
until the
a
other
t-shirt
night.
company, man. I'm just saying.
it was a hell of
Right.
a, yeah. So what we got next, brother? Once again,
Once again, here we go. Match of the night.
match of the night.
The Young Bucks against the Lucha Brothers, which is
But Pentagon
Jr. and Ray Phoenix.
dude.
And the Bucks are going in as the AAA World Tag Team Champions.
It was the only belts that were defended that night from another company, which I love that.
Oh, yes.
I love that.
Yes.
That reminds me when the Road Warriors would come in with the Japanese belts or the
Yes.
AWA belts, you know, or something.
WGP,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
it's so awesome, man.
Oh,
and dude,
man.
once again, I'm not necessarily I'm a fan of I call it the stunt style of wrestling is what I call it.
Yeah.
Because it's very choreographed. It's very high high octane.
Yes.
Fast moving, not very realistic. Seriously,
Right.
it's not, man.
Right.
It's not like what we just saw with Cody and Dustin.
Right.
But man, once again, I call it the stunt style of wrestling. No one does it better than the Young Bucks. No one.
No.
If that is your thing, if that's the kind of wrestling that you like, once again, it's
Yeah.
all inclusive.
Yeah.
Then you are getting the absolute best. Even an old codger like me
Oh, yeah.
was stuck to the TV because even I'm like, hey, I like that style
Yeah.
too. I mean, to a degree, I do like it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And when I can even get stuck on that, because sometimes like, all right, man, we got more flippy shit. I'm a Cornette
Yeah.
guy, but still, when it comes to that style,
Yeah.
the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, no one does it better. And the Lucha Brothers,
Pentagon Jr., he is just in your face.
Tremendous.
Smash. And Ray Phoenix, I don't know that there's anything he can't do.
Dude, I mean, really, man. These guys put on a clinic. It wasn't choreographed, of course. It's
Yes.
choreographed. Can you tell it's choreographed? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
But man,
But to do it with precision.
I mean, that's the thing, dude. It's not. These matches aren't about telling stories as much as they're about showing your skills.
Yeah. But they did tell a story.
But they do
in
tell a
this.
story, though. It does.
Absolutely.
It's weird how it works, isn't
Yeah,
it, man?
yeah.
Because as I'm watching this match, Mike, I'm thinking to myself, as the old school armchair booker, I'm like, man, with all the finishers, because
Yeah.
there's a finisher every 5 minutes.
Yes.
I'm thinking to myself, I could have booked 2 years of wrestling out of these finishes.
Yeah.
I mean, because every one they hit should be a finisher and it
Yep.
should go over. I know it's not like that anymore.
Right. Exactly.
But still, I'm thinking to myself, damn, this is 2 years worth of finishes.
I know.
But still, I'm like,
all amazing.
it's amazing, man.
All amazing.
And you know that if
But
they get...
but it's a wild tag match. It's
was.
a tornado tag.
Yeah. 100 miles an hour,
So
man.
you can kind of hit those finishers, and somebody's going to be there
to break it up. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It still can make sense.
Right.
Like I said, sometimes you have to adjust yourself. It is what it is.
Did when he did that arm breaker on, I think it was Matt.
Oh yeah. Where he
pulled it
him
back. Like I was like, oh my god, that looks so nasty. He sold it so well.
Oh,
it's
man.
just like one of those things. It's like, oh, okay.
He did it for real.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah.
And Mike, you're
But
right.
he sells it, all the way to the very end.
He sells it the whole
whenever they
match.
hit the driver.
Yeah.
One armed holding, Randy Phoenix up.
And Mike, you made a great point a little bit ago, man. They still do tell a story.
Yeah.
Is it a traditional style story like Cody and Dustin?
Right.
Not necessarily. No, it's not.
Yeah.
But it still does tell a story.
Yeah.
Like I said, that quote unquote stunt style of wrestling.
Yep.
You're not going to find it better anywhere else. I mean, not even remotely close, man.
No.
Once again, match of the night. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm stuck to it. I
Yeah.
cannot turn away from this match, man. Just match of the night.
Yeah.
Match of the night.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the Bucks go over.
Yeah, right,
and
right.
are still, the AAA World Tag Champs.
Right.
Which goes to our main event. There again.
Match of the fucking night. Match of the fucking night, man. We got 49-year-old Chris Jericho,
Yes.
who's once again reinvented himself.
Yes.
The best in the
Yes.
world right now. In my opinion,
Yeah.
Chris Jericho is the best wrestler,
Yeah.
active wrestler in the world right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like for somebody to change my mind on that.
Well, I'd like to with Kenny Omega.
He's up there too, brother.
I mean, he's just
He's-
coming.
And he's still young,
really,
man. Yeah.
Really just young. And he's going to be.
Oh, he's going to be something to watch, man.
Yeah.
Both these guys are. Once again, they put on a fucking.
Isn't it amazing, though, that, just a few years ago, that we knew Kenny Omega as the guy that
wrestled the dolls and
wrestled the blow up doll
the invisible people
and the 8-year-old girl.
Yeah, and now,
He's a super mega star.
in my opinion, the maybe second best in the world
Yeah.
right now, maybe third. Well, he's in the top 3.
Yeah.
We'll get to the other one in my group here in a minute.
Okay.
As we talk about this match, you probably
All right.
see where I'm going with that.
Okay.
Dude, first and foremost, has anybody in the AEW ever heard of a rest hold? Because there was none that I can remember, man. I mean, maybe in the Dustin Cody match there was some, but traditionally.
Oh, yeah.
speaking.
I would say, definitely in that lightweight
Okay.
opener, on the pre-show.
Dude, Jericho and Omega, not one.
No.
I mean, it
No.
was a
No.
fucking clinic.
There you go again, Jericho. Jericho didn't look like he was in shape as much as he had.
Yeah, I
been.
noticed that too. It looked like he maybe been on the couch a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's still in good shape.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still in good. For
amazing
49
shape.
years old.
Still went hard.
Oh, he didn't stop, man.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega, tremendous shape.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a clinic.
Yeah.
It was a fucking clinic, man. It was better than their last match.
Right.
And I thought their last match couldn't be topped.
Yeah.
They topped it.
Yeah.
Jericho goes over with that Judas effect, which actually looked pretty damn cool.
It did. It was kind of weird though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hit it as well as he had hoped for that new move, because it was kind of
It was kind of like the Brett Baker thing.
Yeah.
In a way. It was like, wait, what? What?
It was a little awkward, and it was surprising.
It was like kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was it. But yeah, sure did. Whatever with the new move.
The Judas effect, which is basically a back elbow.
Yeah, spinning. It's like almost like a running spin back elbow.
Yeah.
It's weird. You have to see it. You have to see
it looked all right, man.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird, man, when you have a night full of like these just crazy
Yeah.
finishing moves
Yeah.
that don't even pin somebody. Then with a spinning back elbow,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jesus, man, what a match. I
Right.
mean, but what happens at the end of this match?
Oh,
Well, first of all, Jericho cuts a good promo. Once again, not a big fan of the promos after matches. I'm
Right.
saying let's let him
Yeah.
ride.
but he's getting his heat.
Oh, geez, dude.
He's getting his heat. He wants his thanks.
He wants his thank you.
For,
Being him.
making this the biggest show.
Yeah, because it's all about him.
Yes.
Perfect heel promo.
And they did something that I didn't think they would do. Honestly, before this, I said, if he is here, I don't see them having this debut
Right,
at a $50 pay-per-view.
right.
It's going to be tough. Save him for TV.
That was my thought.
Yeah.
That was actually my
Right.
thought. In fact, playing armchair booker, I
Yeah.
thought that. I'm like, I would have saved that for the first episode
Right.
of TV. But
It worked.
it worked.
And who comes out of the crowd, almost like Shield style?
Yep. Perfect.
John Moxley.
better known as, well, he is better known as John Moxley now.
Yes.
But he wrestled under the name Dean Ambrose.
In the WWE.
Right. Who I think, that's my third right now. I said there's top three.
Really?
Jericho. I'm going on record right now. John Moxley in 1 year is going to be the hottest fucking wrestler in the world. In 1 year. Mark my word, you heard it here first on the podcast. Okay. That motherfucker's over.
Yeah.
He means it.
For sure.
Dude, he accomplished more in that run-in.
Yeah.
In what, maybe 5-10 minutes than he did in his whole run in WWE.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. The Shield was the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the Shield was over.
Yeah.
But dude, mark my words, man. He's the guy.
Yeah.
Right now.
He looks incredible.
Great shape.
Yeah.
He's a great worker.
Yep.
He got that heat.
Yep.
He beat the hell out of Jericho. He went to beat the hell out of Omega. Omega took him out of the ring.
He fucking beat the hell out of the referee.
He beat the hell out of the referee.
I mean, that's fucking awesome.
And set up a feud with him and Omega.
Yeah.
That's what I love, man.
Yeah.
Is Omega came back.
Yeah.
And fought him, and then Moxley gets over at the end of the night. He's the one standing tall.
Yep.
I'm like you though, Mike. Personally, I think I would have probably said let's put him on the first episode of TV.
Yes.
However, once again,
it worked.
It did work.
And
it was
left
over.
everybody with a, oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, even I was over here like,
oh my God moment.
Yeah. I mean, I still think that match with Omega and Jericho was enough to finish the show. I mean, dude, God almighty, man, I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But that Moxley thing, and it makes me wonder, what the fuck are they going to do in their first episode? How are you going to top that? Who knows?
I imagine,
they will.
With match of the night after match of the night after match of the night, I don't think it'll be hard.
Well, let me ask you this, Mike. They're all match of the night. If you had to pick one, I mean, and I know that's hard.
That is tough.
And I'm gonna say, except for the battle royal, just the pay-per-view matches.
Just the
pay-per-view matches.
Wow.
I mean, I know it's hard, man.
It is. Jeez.
Ain't this a cool thing though?
This is a great thing that you can actually struggle
to figure out which match was.
Man, it's gonna be tough because it's between Cody and Dustin and the Bucks and the Lucha Brothers for me.
If you had to pick one, man. I mean,
I guess I'd have to pick the Cody and Dustin.
That's mine too.
Yeah,
that's mine.
Yeah,
with that, cause man, that story was just so compelling.
And just everything about it was magic.
Yep. But like I said, that is my favorite. But brother, once again, I mean, this is a hell of a situation where everything was so great that it was so hard to pick. Dude, when we're talking about WWE matches, we're trying to figure out the least sucky one. You know, well, this one didn't suck quite as bad as this one. You know, and this one, it's like, Jesus, man. I mean, it's like you've got, I don't know, dude. It's like trying to pick one of the first 4 Van Halen albums.
And you got a buffet. It was just like, oh my God, you know what do I want? What do I want?
It's literally somebody laid out the 6 Black Sabbath albums and say, pick your favorites. Like, all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them.
I'll take them all.
I'll take them all. Yeah. I mean, how do you pick one, dude? Once again, the Rose match for me, truly the match of the night.
Yeah.
With everything else a close fucking second, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else.
Yeah.
Even the 6 women's match, which I thought was not the best, even that was fucking great match.
Yeah.
It was a great match, man. I mean, that opener with the SoCal Uncensored. Dude, that one would actually probably be my second if I had, because I was so into that match, man. I mean,
I would definitely pick the Bucks and the Lucha Brothers
over that one. Similar style matches,
right?
Very similar,
exactly.
very similar. But I would maybe put SoCal slightly, dude. But once again, man, you're talking about just millimeters.
Yeah,
you know, of difference of how great these matches were, man. All in all, great pay-per-view. I would pay money.
My third would be the Battle Royal for sure.
No, the Battle Royal was great. Yeah, I mean, it was
I'll watch
phenomenal.
that over and over and over and over.
I mean, it has rewatchability.
Yeah,
it really
absolutely.
does. Luchasaurus, man, for no other reason. He's the
Luchasaurus.
shit, man. He is so awesome.
Oh.
Dude, once again, man, would I pay money for this? Absolutely.
Yeah.
This would be a great. In fact, I say the next one we ought to try to get some people up and watch it, man.
Yeah,
because I want to watch. You know, it's a Saturday night too, so you ain't got to worry about getting up and going to work. I mean, we'll have to do the podcast, but you know.
Well, you know what? Even after
or hell, we can do it
over,
Saturday morning. You know?
You know what? Even after this was over, it was not over. I love what they're doing.
Oh, with the
press conference.
Yeah. I watched most of those.
Kind of like how New Japan does with their stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
That little stuff, backstage stuff.
It feels, and dude, that was something else. Every match meant something.
Yeah,
they have got that on lockdown.
Right.
As far as going back and having the interviews and the recaps, every match felt
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Every match.
Now this wasn't part of the pay-per-view. This was,
Right.
it's
on YouTube.
Yeah, social media stuff.
Right.
Incredible.
Just
Absolutely incredible.
and they have the referee giving the rules. I mean, it felt
Yeah.
like an MMA or boxing.
Yeah.
It felt real.
Yeah.
Mike, that's what I'm trying to say,
know.
man. This show felt
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, absolutely.
It felt legit.
It felt like an event.
An event.
Yeah.
Something that, once again, I forgot what it was like to actually watch an event.
I know.
I really had, man.
Yeah.
Other than seeing, I mean, people tripping over each other. And,
Yeah.
man. Once again, just a tremendous pay-per-view. If this is how AEW starts,
Yeah.
then watch out, people.
Yeah.
Once again, it's a great time to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
WWE, I said it at the first of the show, Mike. I'm gonna say it again. They will have to get better.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Or they're going to lose all their
Yeah.
ratings. They're already losing them now. They already
Right.
got heat on them now.
Yeah.
WWE will get better, people.
Yeah.
It will.
Yes.
It has to.
Yes.
But before you give them your business, especially if you haven't been giving them your business here in the last 20 years or whatever, before you start giving them your business, just remember what they did.
Yeah.
Don't fucking forget. WWE shit all over professional wrestling, man. They've been doing it for 20 years, ever since they won. And ever since they got that freedom to do what they want. They have shit all over an art form that I personally love.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that shit in mind, people, because you're going to have to start making choices at some point down the line. Just remember where WWE went when nobody was keeping them in check.
All right.
Mikey, brother, anything else you want to end
Wow.
this show with, brother?
Profound.
I'm
Wow.
just saying, man. I mean, that's how I feel about it,
Yeah.
truthfully. I mean, we gave them the ball. They dropped
Yeah.
it. They
Yeah.
dropped it hard. AEW picked it up, man. Support these motherfuckers is what
Yes.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Regardless of what happens.
Well, no, there was a video with Moxley backstage, couple spots. The one in particular was with Joey Janela,
Right. Oh, yeah.
with the cigarette.
I saw that,
Yeah.
man. Yep.
Yeah, and that sets up for a Joey Janela Moxley match,
And like I
which
said,
is going to be great.
it's going to be a great match.
One spot I forgot about in that pay-per-view was the Janela spot with the cigarette.
Cigarette, yeah,
on
in
his
the battle royal.
forehead. Holy shit.
First of all, when he lit up a cigarette,
yeah,
I was like, whoa, what the hell,
Whoa,
man?
whoa,
Dude,
whoa.
this is
What?
okay.
Okay.
I see where we're going here.
Yeah.
And he just stuck it on his forehead and worked
Yeah.
a lot of the battle royal
Yeah.
with that. It's
What?
the fuck?
Yeah.
But, I think the way they set the Moxley Omega thing,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
yeah.
whoever's writing it, booking it, I'm assuming it's Cody and the Bucks are doing most of the creative. I'm assuming.
I'm not quite
I don't
entirely
know.
sure on that.
I'm not sure. Oh, I know Malenko's in the back, Billy
Yes.
Gunn. Whoever came up
Yeah.
with this and figure out how to write these stories and set up for this next phase, genius.
Yeah.
WWE, or as I like to call WWE, new WCW. I'm telling you, man, John Moxley could be, in my opinion, the next Stone Cold, and they let that motherfucker go.
He was, honestly, he was supposed to be the next Stone Cold.
And then they vinced out. He got vinced out, man. And
He got chucked.
But he did, man. That's what I'm saying. It's so funny because a lot of people have been trying to compare AEW, and I'm gonna give it a little poke, a little jab here at my buddy Two Dogs down at Long Walk Productions, man. Down this work because he's done it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be on TNT. Oh, this and that, and I'm like, dude, the real new WCW is WWE.
You better look at it.
I mean, for real, think about it, man.
Better look at
They
it.
got all these people that they don't know what to do with.
Yep.
They're going away and they're becoming big stars
Yep.
somewhere else. John Moxley, watch out for him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, 1 year from today, he's going to be the hottest motherfucker on the planet.
Right.
I'm telling you. Mark my words, people. All right, Mike, brother.
We got it down. We got it recorded.
It's here, man. It's here.
There you go.
So in 1 year, when
Go
this
back on
motherfucker...
episode number 49.
Amen, brother. Because like I said, when John Moxley's up here getting fucking 1998 numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And WWE's getting, well, WCW 1998 numbers.
Yeet.
Yeah, just keep that. Well, hell, they're getting that now.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're getting less than that now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right, well, brother, you want to hit the stop button? It's been a day.
There you
already.
go. But amazing pay-per-view.
Amazing.
Definitely.
5 fucking stars.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
did you want to star the matches? Five.
Yeah, 5 stars on all the matches. Here's the thing.
I give 4 to the 6 women. I'd give 4 for that one.
Okay.
I thought that one was
All
a
right.
little too slow for me. Everything else 5.
I will give, and I know you hate this, go in the house. I'll give it the pay-per-view a 4.5 stars.
Really? You want to give it a 5?
There's no dick spot.
Jesus. Maybe Joey Ryan will actually sign. They were trying to get him to sign at one
I
point.
hope so.
So maybe Joey Ryan will come back and Jesus, man. Well, brother, on that note, I'm hitting the fucking stop button. Once again, man, just to reiterate it, to say it one more time, AEW, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. From a wrestling fan. You said you're trying to get back to people that left, or brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Y'all got one.
Absolutely.
You got one. I'm back, and
Indeed.
I'm stoked, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Once again, great time to be a wrestling fan. Once again, thankfully, we're
Yes.
back. All right, Mike, brother. Anything you want to end us with?
I'm all good, man.
All right, man. Once again, until next week, you puds out there in Pudland, have a good one.
And not only that, David, I understand we're right at the end of our program.
No, we have got to
This
go.
has been a great event.
There's some people out there that hate us for this.